of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Yellow Jackets offense comes onto the field first today. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time?
Absolutely not. I got a plane to catch. But I tell you what, it was one of the most exciting games in all of college football. And Tech with the huge lead early, all the momentum swings, and Palmer obviously in the booth was pretty solid too.
It was one of those games, David, you just hated that somebody had to lose. And I think back to Haynes King at quarterback for Georgia Tech, throwing for over 300 yards, running for over 100 yards. He was incredible. There was one costly fumble. Was it targeting? Wasn't it targeting? The call went Georgia's way. And then we were running.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
The sure hands, it's Brewer. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better block.
Going to take a shot at this DB. He caught it.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
That's got it. They will score. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And that kind of tells you how the season's gone for this squad. Just whether it's the offense, whether it's the defense, now it's the special teams, missing a makeable kick. It's been that kind of year.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Yates. That's midfield. He's got room. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And this This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
The Ramblin' Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. You know, people forget Georgia Tech is a charter member of the SEC. That was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Touchdown, Dogs! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jason.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. He's got it on the left. It's a seam wide open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia!
All you can say is how impressive has this...
First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to take off. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going over the top. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the... And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. Fires left. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now staring at a 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to escape and get it himself. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th. This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. He's got it, first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Yates. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Yates. It's a running room. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he found open space, the Bears... We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Yates. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit.
Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll start this drive firing. Hauls it in.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. Defense covering it up. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Yates. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. Open space at the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Yates. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going for it all. Grabs it inside the 10. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first step.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that. The Dogs buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down.
Yankee Blue, Cobra.
Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Quickly complete. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
And this is what leaders do at the quarterback position, guys. After throwing 2 picks a week ago, he was able to put that game behind him, refocused himself, got back in the film room. He looks like a different player this week.
Black 24. Black, here we go.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got his man.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
Back to pass on second down. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Motion from the wide receiver. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up. The clean, old-fashioned hate